Hey, T.Y. Williams. Hello. Hey, Billy Buffalo. Billy Buffalo's body lotion. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Ty, you said no. You're not late. I just went live. I haven't been live. What, even 3 minutes? You're good. You're fine, Ty Williams. Um, somewhere with Simon. Hello, Simon. Said I'm Simon Cleef. Hello, Simon Cleef. Simon Cleef. Have you ever felt like someone is trying to scam you? Buffalo Billy, what about you? Have you ever felt like someone's trying to scam you? What about you, T.Y. Williams? Have you ever felt like someone's trying to scam you? You guys, I want more people to get in here, but I gotta tell you guys this, okay? I gotta tell you guys this. Don't forget the thumbs up the live stream. Double tap, 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 tap. Double tap that screen, you guys. Double tap, 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 tap. Tell everybody that it's a Terrence kind of thing is live, and he is feel like he's being scammed. Okay, so last week, you guys know I was like, my birthday is tomorrow, Lord willing, tomorrow. I was, it's a, Simon, how you doing? I love the fact that you changed the name. What made you want to do that? How you doing? Okay, I was like, I know Simon. But I'm like, is that Simon? The Simon that I know from the stock community? Hello. I had some bad run-ins with scammers. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I think that I really have I'm just gonna have to watch my credit. I'm gonna have to watch my credit accounts. Cause I feel like the lady okay, so wait, you said my mom has some run-ins with scammers. Really, T.Y. Williams? I just steal my dad's phone. You just stole your dad's phone? Ooh, don't get in trouble. I'm doing okay, and I changed my name since I'm tired of slot machine action, and I decided to focus outside the casino. Wow. You know what, Simon? I think that's smart. I'm not gonna lie. Let me tell you, I'm not gonna never say I'll gamble. I won't ever gamble again, but I put myself on several exclusion lists at the casino, and not just because okay, I gamble a lot of money away. It's really because the perks. Casinos are becoming tightwads. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at 50. I don't know if you know PD Slots 5150, and him and Irma, his wife, goes to I forgot the casino. Is it Yamava? But they go somewhere, and oh my gosh, they give them so many perks, and they barely give me anything, and I'm like, I'm tired of that. I need, if I'm spending $10,000, you need to give me something, and not just a damn hotel room. It seemed like every other week they give them two to $400, far as I'm sorry, I'm just being nosy. Wow. They give them $200 to $400 of gift cards and all that. Anyway, they get a lot. They get a lot of bang for their buck. But I digress. But I'm so happy for you, and I pray to God, that you're doing well and everything works out for you. Are tight like the Vegas trip. Yeah, I would expect a shopping spree, comp meals and suit rooms if I drop 10K. Oh my God, 10K ain't nothing. Hell, I done gone to Vegas a few damn times and dropped $20,000, $30,000, and I'm not exaggerating. With less than a weekend. We talking about we talking about Friday or Saturday or Sunday. 2 days, not even 72 hours. We talking about 48 hours, dropping $20,000, $30,000. But I was trying to win. I was trying to triple my money, and that's what happens. Terrence, did you know my name is Lillian and I'm a girl? T.Y. Williams, I know you said that you were a girl. I didn't know that your name was Lillian. But thank you so much, Lillian. I'm still going to say T.Y. Williams because I think it's awesome to promote people's channel names, Hey, Chief Smoke. A lot sounds like Vegas is a good place to go broke in. Let me tell you, that's why I will never move to Vegas. because I gamble, and I know it can become like excessive. So I won't move to Vegas. Like I'm in Tampa. Hard Rock Casino is not far from where I'm at. My birthday's tomorrow, and that's the farthest thing I'm thinking about is going to the casino and go gambling. That's the farthest thing I'm thinking about. Not even thinking about that. I would rather probably go walk around or something later on tonight, just bringing my birthday in like that. My ex-girlfriend, she is going to treat me or whatever and stuff, but she has to be at work like early tomorrow, so she's gonna treat me tonight, to something. Anyway, let me focus. I don't gamble because all that happens is lose. Well, I mean, you can win, but it's so. This is apropos because I feel like sometimes the casinos are scammers too, to be honest. But let me tell you guys why I feel like someone's trying to scam me. Okay, so I've been in the market looking for another car. And I test drove two cars last week. I test drove a Cadillac CTS. Why am I having a problem with all these damn Cadillacs? Anyway, it's a sedan. It's a nice sedan. It was a 2017, real nice. These older two white ladies, God forgive me, I got to put the race in there. These old two white ladies selling their cars. One lady, she was selling her Cadillac. One lady was selling her Buick. The woman who sold the Cadillac, she sold the damn Cadillac, okay? And she sold the damn Cadillac, and then she did communicate with me that she had sold it. I respect that. Now, with the Buick lady, I called this lady. I called this woman. Anyway, I test drove and I said, hey, I'm going to call you Monday morning. I'm going to call you when I get on a break at work. I'm going to call you and I'm going to let you know what the dealership or what the Firestone people said, which I did. And I wanted to send that to her actually I sent her, no, I'm not. I didn't send her a text. I wanted to send her an email directly from them because they sent me an email. I wanted to forward to her. So long story short is, okay, so I test drove her Buick. Now when I called, because she has it parked, like she has an apartment and I'm in my condo and she parked it like not far from my condominium. I'm in Tampa right now, but when I'm in Southwest Florida, when I'm home, I'm walking from my condo to the park, y'all know. Anyway, she parked it there. And so, hey, what's up, pretty girl Rain? How you doing, beautiful? I have a caddy. Caddies are good quality car. Oh, wow. Yeah, they are good. CRX 2006, it's like new. Wow. I love all Cadillacs, to be honest. I mean, I drive a Denali. Denalis are my dream cars. I also have a Buick Verano. But yes, I was in the market. I'm still in the market looking for a third car. Just to kind of like park my Buick is in Mississippi. I'm having some family, driving and whatever and stuff. And, I don't want to take that from them. But, I was like, let me just see, let me just kind of like go around. And I don't want to go to a dealership, but I just might have to. Anyway, so when I called the lady last weekend, I was at the court. I called the woman. She didn't pick up right away. I left her a message. She did call me back within an hour. I thought that was awesome. She says, okay, hey, I'm going to walk and pick up the car because my home is not far from my home is not far from where she parked the car. So I said, okay, well, could you give me 10, 15 minutes? Because I'm actually going to walk back to my condo and I'm sweaty or whatever and stuff, but I would love to just kind of check the car out. She said, oh, no problem. I'm sweaty too because she's been working around her apartment. So I said, okay, cool. Okay, so good communication. Like I said, she called me back within an hour. I test drove the car. I mean, I like how the car sounds. The car runs good. It's an older car, but I don't that's exactly what I'm looking for. And it's nice. It was a Buick LaCrosse, I think. Yeah, Buick LaCrosse. I have a Buick Verano. Anyway, what she did say, it was no sounds or nothing. What I did notice is, no, it's not that I noticed. No, she told me, she said, oh, well, I'm going to be honest. I have to get the oil changed and also I have to get my rear brakes done. But it's not squealing. When you drive it, you'll be able to see. And when I say I have to get the oil changed, I still have 200 miles to go. I said, okay, whatever. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When you sell in the car, like especially with dealerships, like the the multi inspection and all that. You need to have all those things done. But I get it. She was very open and honest about that. So what it was, I test drove it. It drove real nice and stuff. Whatever, you know. I told her this was on a Saturday. I told her I'm gonna call around Sunday to see who's open. And we know now this is last weekend, but we know the holidays are approaching, and people really ain't, you know, everybody's traveling and in motion and all that. Folks taking off from work, so I didn't expect too many businesses to really be open. But to my surprise, Firestone was open, and I received a quote from them. And then early Monday morning, I called, like when I'm talking like 8:30, I called GMC, the dealership, actual place, their automotive center, and I asked them about how much, because you know I told her I would quote, I want to get quotes on that, and we can like kind of work out the price for the car, because I'm not going to pay for a price and you ain't got these things done. Now, granted, it may be $300, $400, $500 to do the brakes, which of course at the GMC place they charge it more. But I'm not trying to sit up here and be like knock $1,000 off of the car. Anyway, I'm still not making this short. When I test drove it, she took my license. I said, okay, I'll get, I said, okay, you can hold my license. I test drive your car. You know, that's just how you do it in the dealerships and stuff, whatever. So I called Monday, left her I called twice. The second time I left a voice message stating, hey, hi, so-and-so, I'm interested. Oh, there's a Cadillac right there going past. I'm interested in your car. I'm here at work. I'm on a break. My break's are 30 minutes. Could you give me a call back at your earliest convenience? No rush if you don't. We can talk, you know, hopefully within the next, you know, day or two. Because, remind you, Monday, you got Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday is Thanksgiving. And Friday, y'all know, was Black Friday and stuff, and it's just been hectic. I've been busy with the hospital, busy doing things, and I knew that it was going to be a like tumultuous like day, especially with her, because I know she said her sons were coming into town. But she said, sure thing, we shook on it that we would get back in contact Monday. I left a message. I called her twice. Now, it rings. It doesn't just go to voicemail. So you're going to see, and I don't know, I don't care what nobody say. You're going to see my phone, ma'am. You're going to see the phone number because you kept it ringing. Then the second time it rung and, you know, rung a few times, go to voicemail. Like the first time, but I didn't leave a message. I said, let me try back. I left her a message. Do you know this woman just called me? When I say just called me, I'm saying like an hour ago. What time is it? It is what? It is it almost 5:30? I'm sorry, shit, it's almost 4:30. What am I talking about? This watch, I gotta change it. It's almost 4:30. This woman called me today, Saturday, November 29th, at like 3 something. And then the voice message says, oh, hi, Terrence, this is so-and-so. I want to apologize. I don't know what's been going on my phone, but I just so happened to look at it today. You just looked at your phone today. That's the first red flag. You just looked at your phone today and you noticed that you got 3 voicemails. And then she said, when I played the voicemail, it says that you're at lunch. I don't know if you're still on a lunch break or not. I'm not even sure when you left the message. Ma'am, my message on everything I love, I'm very professional, you guys. I have the greatest customer service. I'm not lying. When I tell you, when I leave a message, I say, hi, my name is Terrence, blah, 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 blah. Today is, you know, let's just say today is November 29th, and it is 4:31 p.m. And I state the date and time because I don't want no discrepancies. Y'all know I travel around the country with my companies. I don't want no discrepancies with these businesses and these companies if like, okay, when you called or when you left a message. Because you know what? I don't know, maybe AT&T, who I'm with, maybe Sprint, T-Mobile, maybe all of them tripping or something. And you probably, the cell towers are weird and you probably don't get the message till 3-4 days later. But ma'am, if you listened to that message, you would have known the exact day that I called you, and you knew I called you Monday. You knew I said it. I remember it like yesterday. I remember I always state the date and the time when it's a professional when it's a business voicemail, or a business call, I always state my name, my number twice. Even though I know you know the number. That's what you call being a professional. Like, that's professionalism at its best, at its finest. So I said to myself, like, okay, so let me just listen to the rest of it. She says, okay, I was going to move the car to work, and then just have to get a ride back from my job. But if you're still interested, I'll just leave the car here at home. Ma'am, you calling me. When I tell you something is not right, something is not right. I mean, I'm not, at the end of the day, there is no, like, there ain't no rhyme or reason. Why can't you? What do y'all think about that? This woman just called me today. First and foremost, it is Saturday, ma'am. So you mean to tell me, I understand Thanksgiving just passed. I understand Black Friday. I understand all of that. But you mean to tell me from Monday around, like, say, Monday around 11:45 a.m. Monday morning. We're talking last Monday, like this past Monday. You are just now looking at your phone right now. You didn't see no more. Like, what human goes that long without looking at their phone? Nobody. I don't care if you're on vacation. You're going to be on your damn phone. You're going to look at a goddamn TikTok. You're going to look at something. I know she probably, I don't know, she probably watched squirrels or cats or something on YouTube. I know she looking at her phone. Ma'am, you have me effed up 50 shades of dumb. I'm not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, 9,027 in a chicken sandwich. I'm not none of that. That is weird. That is very strange. It is very concerning, and it's very rude. Because she backpedaled. She was like, oh yeah, and it says you're at lunch, but I'm not really sure when, but I'm sure like you've left this, ma'am, I left it a while ago because I said Monday, ma'am, today is Saturday, November 29th. I'm telling y'all, I'm my right-handed God. I said this woman is on something. And for some reason, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to speak this to existence. I'm going to pray against it. I'm watching my credit real well. I'm watching the accounts real well, because I thought about to myself, I said, okay, well, I have an old address on my license. I have an old address, but I do have, on my license, I do have my social security number. You have your license number, and then you have the social, wait, hold on, let me not lie. Yeah, you got the license number and the social security. That's like how in Florida is. And I said, oh my gosh, is she gonna is she doing something, like, is she trying to scam me? A car is the worst investment you can make. Well, I guess to a certain extent, I just don't, like, for me, I just don't want to deal with nonsense. I just don't know. I'm sorry, I'm just being nosy. I just want to deal with nonsense. Like, my deal is, ma'am, like, you have to make sense of this. Like, you literally are just now calling me. I'm so over, like, and I know the holidays are here. Please do not try to scam me. Please don't do that. Like, I don't know why I feel this in my spirit. Like, I think people really are crazy. It's just weird. And I said to myself, like, I'm not trying to say, well, it was too good to be true that the car is so nice, but it is super nice, right? And it's super well kept. And I'm just like, and then she says this. So when she was talking, she says, oh yeah, my sons were like, oh, it's kind of getting into miles. Okay, remind you. Oh, that's a hockey play. Remind you, it's like, I think it's like 80,000 miles on the car. The car is well over 10 years old. It's very well kept. And it's literally now I ain't gonna lie, I did check the I took the VIN number. I actually, y'all, I'm OCD. I paid for the Carfax on it. And I must say, like, it is very well maintained. Like, well maintained. I'm not gonna make no bad invest. I'm not gonna make no bad purchase, okay? But it ain't even she wasn't even asking like that much, but it was just like weird. I just find it weird that the weirdest thing, all I'm trying to say, the weirdest thing is you're just not looking at your phone. You're just not looking at your phone. But then also it was like she says, "Oh, my son's it was getting up in miles." That's what I was gonna say. My sons wanted me to get another car, so I got another car. But this Buick drives so much better than the car that I got. Ma'am, excuse me. So you telling me that you trying to sell this car, and the car that you got doesn't sound as well or doesn't run as well as this car? So why would you want to sell? I don't know. I digress, y'all. I don't know. Show Friday want to be friends. I buy my Cadillac CRX car in the farmlands, 2 hours south. Same car is 5 to 8 thousand less than in the big city, Chicago. Oh my God, that's crazy. Show Friday, my guy, what's good? What's up, yo, Friday? Jump border, you who's rambling? You're just rambling. I'm just rambling. I mean, I guess so. See you around. Thank you so much, Simon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Terrence. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much, T.Y. Williams. Hey, Jet. Thank you so much for coming in, Jet. I'm so sorry. You know, I'd be so bad about the comments. I apologize. Thank you, Jet. Thank you all. That's crazy. Motor Mouth, maybe, Maybell today. LOL. She's a liar, gratefully educated. I think she is a liar. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not gonna deal with this woman. At the end of the day, you trying to sell a car, ma'am, you trying to sell a car. I'll be checking my damn phone like I check my damn my bank accounts. And that's every day. Hell, sometimes 2-3 times a day. Cause there's so much going on. When I pay for gas or when I pay for whatever and stuff, like it comes out, like I can see it come out of my Chime, my Capital One, and my Wells Fargo. Whichever debit card I pay with, I can see it coming out. And that's how I like it. Because I'm telling you, I'm OCD about those things. I don't have time for people to play games with me. You know, life. It's hard out here. You know, it's a struggle, and I don't have time for that. I don't want that feeling, that vibe. But it is what it is. I definitely feel it. I definitely feel it. I feel like something's going on. Like, so what, you just turned your whole phone off? Rafi's, yes, I'm a stud, of course. And I want to get with you. What's up? What it do? How you doing? Let's stud each other. Hell, shit. Come on. Let's go, Rafi. Let's go. But I just can't deal with the nonsense. I really can't. Like, I'm just like, I'm not gonna like I just feel like, okay, there are some games definitely being played. That's what I feel like. I don't want to think that, but how do you not think that though? You know, when people play with you like that, I don't know. But we shall see. But I know I'm just not gonna deal with that. I said that ain't for me. It's not for me. I don't have time for that. That's crazy. That's craziness. Playing with people's time and stuff, whatever, that's dumb. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. That, you know, this person is calling me literally today. Like I don't know. Like it's just like it's weird. I don't know. Like I don't know. And then you're doing all this driving back and forth to the car. You're putting more miles on it, ma'am. Park the car somewhere, or I don't know. Like hell, put it on buy sell trade. Like do something because you put more miles on it. I don't know. It's just she's a weird person. But maybe she never sold a car before. Maybe she never dealt with that, and that's fine. But I don't have time to deal with it. Like I'm not finna put up with the nonsense. Uh, I'm not putting up with it. I'm not putting up with it. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, other news. Look at my new rackets. These are my two new rackets. This is my head TIS6, and this is my head TIS2. S6 is lighter and a lot bigger. You see, it's bigger. It's bigger than the TIS 6 is bigger than the TIS 2, which it makes sense though. But they're both really awesome rackets. Love them so much. Nice and tight. All I play with is head rackets. This is a head racket too. I got 3 of them. Well, I got 15 total rackets, but these are all head because we love head. Shondell said, brother, happy Saturday. How is your day? What are you doing, Shondell, from the last time? I'm doing great. My day is going great. I just finished playing I was playing tennis. Mr. Jimmy, hey Mr. Jimmy, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, playing tennis and hitting the backboard, serving and all that good stuff. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, just like having fun. Nothing major. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. How's your day going? Remember to like the stream. Thank you so much, Mr. Jimmy. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot to me. Okay, Rafi, you're being weird. But yeah, I was like, I don't understand. I don't know why she called, and she calls, and then it's like it's so weird because you haven't checked your phone like all week long. That's just so strange to me. Like I don't understand that. That's a long time to go without checking your phone. It's kind of weird. I'm keeping up with the cold weather at my end in the UK. Enjoy your afternoon, Shondell. Thank you. But I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little chilly. Temperature just dropping here. I don't know what to say with this damn weather, yo. See, these are the new balls I got. I got some Dunlop. Balls. New tennis balls. Look how green they are. They're new. This one's new. This is the Dunlop, but this is the one I was hitting with. Look how different it look already. This is why this was brand new when I first opened it, and look how less green it is, or yellow. Can you see the difference? This is the one I've been hitting with already. That's why I say they don't make these balls are so much money, and they don't make them worth nothing nowadays. They don't make them worth nothing. Excuse me. I'm back, parents. They look like ice. Okay, we're gonna walk back to the room. I don't know, y'all. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to the damn room. The temperature is dropping on me. It is crazy. And it gets windy. How much I'm sweating. This is all my sweat. I'm sweating. Hey, I'm sweating. Here we go. You're welcome, no problem. Hey, Dollar Tree USA, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. How you doing? Oh, I went to Family Dollar, not Family Dollar. I went to Dollar General yesterday. I thought about you though. I was like, I need to go to Dollar Tree, but Dollar Tree ain't Dollar Tree no more. So, you know, Dollar General got that damn. Dollar General got that aisle for everything's $1. You said I love these streams. You love my streams. You love my streams. Oh my gosh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm here. I'm walking back because I have so much to do. I gotta go take a nice bath. Y'all know the birthday is tomorrow, but I'm celebrating a little bit tonight. I'm gonna celebrate a little bit tonight. Hello, chat. Hey, Bobby Hill. Bobby, where are your parents? Where is Hank and Peggy? And where is Luann? Luann. This goddamn weather is just bipolar, and I feel like I'm in Montana here right now. Cause the bipolar weather. Peggy is pegging. Oh my, Bobby, you are bad. Nasty mother, oh my gosh. Just nasty as hell. Said Peggy is pegging Hank. Lord have mercy. I was not expecting that. Damn. That was like very interesting. Okay, well, peg away, hell. To each his own. I am not judging. Whew, y'all, let's see how many steps we got today so far. Let it reset. Okay, it says 15,509 steps. Just as Jimmy said, LOL, Bobby. She's really living up to her name. Right, Mr. Jimmy? I ain't lying. For real. That is absolutely hilarious. I am not gonna lie, I was not expecting that response. Okay, God, somebody is smoking weed like on top. Oh my gosh, it is so strong. Ooh, oh, I think about the Giovanni dude that they said ran into like the he ran into like the he was running he ran into the lake or whatever and or the body of water and drowned. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. When I look, I'm not gonna lie. I've never in my life smoked weed, but I must say, like after doing that edible, I was like, yeah, I thought I was trying to fly off the balcony at the hotel and stuff, whatever. If it wasn't for my, Brittany to like have like hold me back and calm me down, I probably would have did just that. Like honestly, I will never do an edible in my life again. You cannot pay me to do that. So my point is, some people were like, man, they killed him. That man, he didn't. He wasn't. He just did weed. That weed ain't gonna make you act like that. And I'm like, you know what? I can't tell you what it can do, cause I know what it did for me. That's all I'm saying. I know what it did for my ass. And it had me like I lost my mind with it. So I don't know. I just feel like that mess is crazy. You have to be careful nowadays. You do. You have to be careful. Whew. I'm not doing nobody drugs. It is not for me. It's so funny I say that because look what the sign says. Drug-free zone. Drug-free zone. That's me. Drug-free. Cause I mean, it's just so bad what happens to people, and then everybody have different reactions. I never smoke weed. They lace that stuff with all kinds of bad stuff these days. Yeah, Bobby. Look, I have I don't want to say a friend. I want to be very careful. A classmate who overdosed on fentanyl. And it was in the weed. Laced it. How you gonna lace it with weed? And it was something. It was like a lot of people. I say a lot of people. It was like a lot of people like getting sick off of that. From this person that allegedly was like selling the weed and stuff. Now I don't know whatever happened to him, but like, let me just say this. I know the person's in jail, but I don't know if it was stemming from that. But also it was something with caught another case with hurting somebody, so attempted murder. This person was just no good. But folks be doing that mess. They really be dealing with crazy folks. And I feel like if dealing with crazy people, that's what happens. Unfortunately. So I don't smoke. Hell no. My heart goes out to that kid though. Had his whole life ahead of him, and was excited to meet his family on his I want to say on his father's side, and wound up dead. Jesus. Whew, gives me chills. Look. You know what? When I've experienced this now. When I was in California, my mama got onto me so bad too. My mom's alive and everything. My mom got onto me because I was in California, and this is a true story. I tested positive for cocaine. And so I was in California. Now let me get this right. I was in California. I had a job in Bend, Oregon. Okay, I was gonna go from California to Bend, Oregon. Still on the West Coast, and I had to do like the whole drug screen, all that stuff, physical. I did all that at Concentra Health. I got to Oregon now. I got to Oregon from California. They called me. They being um, they being my company calls me and say, hey, we got word from the Concentra Health with they party with LabCorp, but they're like, we got word that you tested positive for cocaine, and I broke down. Like, I broke the hell down. Like, how am I? Sorry, no money. I don't have it on this phone though. How long you gonna be out here? Oh, okay, well I may walk back past. He said he has lemonade. Maybe I'll come back and I don't know. Like, I'm sure I don't hear this. It ain't sugar free, but probably support his business. Wait, oh, Terrence, don't say weed, man. You two snitches will have your channel banned. Call it gardening. Oh no, Jet. Okay, so Jet, I know what you're saying and stuff, but I can say it, and I can say marijuana, I can say weed, I can say those things in a sense of, because I promise you, Jet, I promise you, I've done my research on this. I appreciate you so much, bro. I really do. But in a sense of and that's why people talk about COVID too. They're really, really lax. They really are scared. But I'm speaking on it in facts. So I'm speaking against it. I'm saying don't do drugs, don't do this. And also I'm telling my experiences with like cocaine or whatever. And so I'm against all of that. So YouTube, AI looks at things, but also artificial intelligence plays a big part in YouTube. This is also something that I've learned from Google support. But there are actual real adults, real humans that look into your channel too. And I'm a verified channel. I'm not trying to sit up here and sound cocky. I'm just saying verified channel, and I'm very, very meticulous about my channel. But yes, you can say certain things in regards to like it has to have a certain. It's the idea behind it. Like, am I like, oh yeah, let me go do this, let me go do this. Like, no, I'm saying, because it's inevitable. It's almost like people talk about, COVID or this and this and that. But when you're speaking about things when you don't check your facts and you're speaking about things like, that's why people say, oh, what's up, doc? What's up, this? Like, I'm not a doctor, but I never I can give out a suggestion, but I can't be like, oh, I can prescribe you this and pay me this and I'll prescribe you this, because I can't do those things. So you have to be very, very careful about how you say things. It's almost like cursing. Yeah, think about it now. TS Madison, CJ So Cool, Chelsea Lynn. You got some huge channels out there that are, oh my gosh, like Tasha K, that are potty mouths that talk about this, smoking this, eating this, sucking this, doing that, and they're thriving because they know the anatomy of the channel and of the apps. So different applications, different things. So if I go on TikTok, I couldn't, like right now, I couldn't, we can't play music on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You can play it, but you're gonna get money, but you're gonna be demonetized or copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? But you can do it on TikTok. But I can't go on TikTok promoting gambling or being in a casino. They will cut me down. So there's no more of that. That's why a lot of TikTokers go live only on YouTube and not on TikTok anymore. So, you just have to understand the whole thing. But I appreciate you. But yeah, so I was. So what ended up happening was what my mom was so upset. She said, what did you do? She said, because I know you don't do drugs. I said, no, ma'am, I don't. I've never done drugs. And I said, Mom, that? I said, it must have been when I went out with coworkers. Back then, I was 20-something, early 20s. I thought they were my friends. And somebody must have laced my drink with actual cocaine. Like honestly, because and when I think about it, not right now, but even like years ago, I said, why was my mouth kind of getting numb? Like when you go to a dentist, you know how they give you the Novocaine, you know what I'm saying? Lidocaine, Novocaine, and your mouth gets numb. It was a numbness feeling. And I just thought to myself, like, oh, maybe I'm allergic to something. You know, I don't know. I know I had shrimp, and I'm not even lying. I was like, maybe I'm getting allergic to shrimp, you know, because you can as you get older and progress in life, you can form different allergies within your body. Like that's the truth. And true enough, I thought that was happening, but it wasn't. Somebody actually literally put like cocaine in my drink, and I tested positive for it, and I just broke down because I couldn't work at that hospital. Right before I got there, I couldn't even work, and I'm there. I'm sorry. Right before I was supposed to start, I couldn't even report to work because like that's that's an automatic termination from their contract. Now that was the only thing that I've ever happened to me like far as negative with that company. So they didn't terminate me from the company. I actually found a job within 24 hours in Oregon. So I was in Bend. I ended up going to Eugene. And then it's so funny because after Eugene, I went to Portland, Oregon. Y'all know I went to Portland, Maine too. But yeah, like I went all over. But it's just like a story I tell people. Like the point is, like my mom said, don't ever, I don't care who you with. You could be with your damn sisters, your brothers, your cousins, whoever. Don't leave your damn drink unattended. And I know that may sound crazy, but I'm dead ass serious because at the end of the day, I don't know, I could be with my two sisters and maybe they're distracted. How am I supposed to know that drink was not touched? I don't know if that makes sense to y'all or not and stuff, but for as my sisters and stuff, whatever, we do that with each other. Like, we'll just get another drink. We don't want no like mistakes or anything happening. You just have to be careful nowadays. TS is my fave corn star. The TS Madison is packing. Oh my God, Jim. Well, well, she says she is, so okay. I don't know, but all right. But yeah, but that's just like my little 2 cents of a story. Like, so just be careful. Be careful where you are and when you're around people, because you just never know. You never know. Text says Alabama. I know that's right. Alabama. Hey, yo, Jim. What's up? What's up? Well, you guys, I'm not too far from my hotel. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Might be going live again. It's the birthday weekend. I appreciate y'all so much for coming in here. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the thumbs up. It means a lot to me. I will talk to y'all later, okay? All right? You guys stay up, stay blessed, stay motivated, stay encouraged, stay uplifted. All right? Love and appreciate you all, all right? Talk to you later. Hey, Christy. Hey. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye. I'll be back. Take it easy. Bye.